Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. Now for today's video, we've got a really exciting one for you. We're going to be picking up coverage of Golden Grail Technology, or Golden Grail Beverages as they're now known. This is a company we covered extensively last year. We took a little bit of a break, and since our last video, they've had a number of key operational updates, including the completion of a large 2-year audit, the redesign of their corporate website, not to mention a number of key distribution and marketing updates. Now, before we get into all that, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. It's a big help to myself and the channel. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to join. And let me know in the comment section below if you're currently holding shares of Golden Grail Technology, what your thoughts are on the beverage sector as a whole, and your outlook for next year or 2024. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's update. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video is going to be an update on Golden Grail Technology Corp. Now this is one that we followed quite extensively. About 10 months ago was our last video. It's a beverage company, a diversified beverage player. We're going to look at their portfolio of products as we move through today's presentation. But I'm really excited to talk about Golden Grail today because since our last video, they've had a number of key operational updates and milestones. And as you guys know, I'm super passionate about the beverage space as a whole, or in terms of an investment sector. Now this is as of Monday, December 18th, just after market open. You can see they trade on the OTC in the US under the ticker symbol GOGY, unchanged on the session at 30 cents US. And if we bring up a 1-year chart, you can see back in December of last year, they were trading in the 43-cent range. They had a great run all the way up to just shy of 85 cents back in May. And then the stock or share price has fallen off since then, and in my opinion may be presenting a great buying opportunity if you're looking for exposure to the high growth and rapidly evolving beverage sector here in North America. Now on September 4th, we hit a low of 21 cents. Again, we retested that support around the end of October at 20.5 cents. And if we zoom into a 1-month view, you can see that Golden Grail definitely has been building some momentum and appears to be reversing off that support line at approximately 20 cents. Now, one of the big announcements we're going to talk about towards the end of the presentation is the successful completion of their 2-year PCAOB audit. So that's going to stand for Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. And this really serves as a major milestone in the company's history and provides increased transparency for investors or people looking to make an investment in Golden Grail Technology. So again, we'll talk about that as we move through today's presentation. So as mentioned, our last video on Golden Grail was approximately 10 months ago, you guys. As you can see, we put out a number of updates on this organization and really followed its climb all the way up from the mid-20s into the 30 and 40 cent range, with our last video, which came out in February of this year, looking at a share price in the 43 cent range. So again, you're now able to pick up more shares per dollar as we're trading in the 30 cent range as opposed to the 40 or mid-40s back in February. Now, the other thing you're going to immediately notice as we move through today's video is Golden Grail Beverages has completely overhauled their corporate website. I'll leave a link in the video description below if you want to go in and investigate for yourself. And they've now integrated this robust e-commerce platform that we're going to explore next up in the video. Now, for anyone who maybe missed that initial coverage, I would definitely recommend you go back and take a look through those videos. But I wanted to do a quick about us just as a refresher. So Golden Grail Beverages is a rapidly expanding company. We're going to talk about their portfolio in a second here, committed to innovation, growth, and efficiency in their beverage portfolio with a focus on sustainability and fiscal responsibility. As we just saw with the completion of that audit, we strive to set new standards in the beverage space. Now, under the mission statement, their goal is to innovate and grow sustainable beverage brands that enrich lives and contribute to a healthier planet. We're going to look at some of the ways in which they do that, including packaging in a second. Golden Grail Technology Corp, now doing business as Golden Grail Beverages, so that's another key difference since our last video, was founded all the way back in 1985, so this is definitely not a new company by any means. Our strategic mission is to invest responsibly and develop our brands, ensuring they thrive in the market. We focus on partnering with brands with strong sales history, a loyal customer base, a retail presence, and a compelling value proposition, and the goal is to support these brands in reaching new levels of success. Now, this is something we talked about extensively in our prior coverage. Golden Grail, because they've been around for so long and they've done this so many times, they really have a keen eye for brands that aren't meeting their full potential. And by investing in these companies or bringing them into their overall portfolio, Golden Grail is able to leverage their expertise, their experience, and their know-how to really accelerate these brands and bring them to their full potential. Now, with that being said, one of the key initiatives is the acquisition of brands in emerging and growing beverage categories, which you're going to see next up. By actively seeking these opportunities, we can expand our product offering and stay at the forefront of industry trends. So with that being said, the next slide I wanted to talk about is exactly that, which is their portfolio of brands. So keeping in mind that focus on sustainability and really being at the cutting edge of the beverage or drink sector, they've got Spider Energy, which comes in a variety of compelling flavors and obviously competes in the energy market. They've got Sway Energy, which has really differentiated itself by adding in immunity boosting ingredients. They've got Cause Water, which is packaged in these 12 and 16 ounce aluminum cans. We've talked about the impacts of plastic and plastic bottle pollution on the oceans. So that's definitely one that's living into that sustainability mantra. From there, they've got Cause Water with the traditional spelling. So again, focused on reducing plastic pollution in the ocean and taking advantage of twist top or resealable aluminum cans. They've got Trevi Essence Water for people that are looking for a more infused or flavored water experience, again in the aluminum resealable cans. They've got their Sketch cans, which we talked about in our prior coverage, allowing consumers specifically targeted towards tweens and kids to actually decorate or draw on their can or drink to add an element of personalization. They then have incorporated that with a lot of their social media platforms to really gain some momentum and steam around the brand itself. From there, you've got Scorpion Energy. So this one's claim to fame is a healthy hemp-infused energy formulation or recipe. And then last but not least is their Tickle Water product. And this is actually an unsweetened sparkling water, again, marketed at kids and tweens, that has received a ton of attention from the general public and the investment community for its refreshing and unique twist on the kids' beverage market. So as you can see here, you guys, a well-diversified portfolio of brands under Golden Grail Technology or Golden Grail Beverages portfolio. And between the flavorings, the formulation, and the actual packaging of the product, a very well differentiated offering compared to a lot of their peers. Now, as part of today's update, I want to talk about their enhanced e-commerce platform and the capability of this new website, along with some big milestones, distribution, partnership, and news that's come out over the last few quarters. But before we do, I definitely want to spend some time on this article here. It actually came out today, so Monday, December 18th, and it talks about the successful completion of that 2-year PCAOB audit that took place covering fiscal years 2021 and 2022. So as we continue to scroll through the article, you can see the completion of this audit is a significant milestone for Golden Grail Beverages as it emphasizes the company's commitment to transparency, which I mentioned earlier, corporate governance, and its dedication to its shareholders. The audit's successful completion is a testament to the company's robust financial practices and adherence to the highest accounting standards. And if we actually go back to the About Us section, you can see directly under their mission statement is a section on fiscal management, talking about their steadfast dedication not only to the beverage industry, but also to their shareholders and the investment community as well. Now, the primary purpose of this audit was to pave the way for Golden Grail Beverages to strategize their process and timing for their transition in order to become a fully reporting company with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC. And this is going to allow future uplisting opportunities and validate their position in the market. They're going to attract a broader investment base and the potential to increase shareholder value on the backs of this significant 2-year audit. So in terms of future catalysts, you can see the CRO, or Chief Revenue Officer, Russ, goes on to say, "We're excited about the next phase, which includes our plans to uplist from the OTC and become a fully reporting company with the SEC. We believe these steps will further solidify our position in the industry and open up new avenues of growth." So again, something to keep an eye on here, you guys, and all made possible because of this 2-year audit completion. Now, the other significant milestone, and this can all be found under the news section of the investor portion of the website, so under Investor Hub or the news tab, you can see that they've launched their e-commerce platform, which is obviously featured on the new website. This came out at the end of October, so October 31st, and says Golden Grail Beverages launches e-commerce platform offering direct-to-consumer purchases for both Spider Energy and their Sway Energy beverages. And you can see if you go under the shop tab here, continue to scroll down, you can see products directly available for purchase on the company's corporate website. Now, the announcement or launch of this state-of-the-art e-commerce platform is a major strategic move for the organization. You can see it pictured here because it provides customers a convenient and seamless shopping experience, allowing them to purchase their favorite brands and drinks from the comfort of their own home. Now, I will note some of these products can also be purchased on Amazon.com. However, there's a number of key benefits for Golden Grail Beverages by incorporating purchasing or e-commerce on their own website. So they can actually promote seasonal or limited time flavors, exclusive deals and promotions, which you'll actually notice on that page as well. You've got discounts applied to each one of these brands. Dedicated customer support, the opportunity to launch and benefit from loyalty programs or rewards, and potential future savings for the organization itself. And once again, the Chief Revenue Officer goes on to say, at Golden Grail Beverages, we're not just launching an e-commerce site, we're unveiling a new era of customer-centric shopping for Golden Grail's portfolio of brands. Our platform is a testament to our unwavering commitment to innovation and dedication to meeting the evolving needs of our customers. By bridging the gap between our brand and loyal customers, we're expanding our reach and enhancing the overall purchasing experience. So again, a major development and catalyst since our last discussion about Golden Grail Beverages. Now, if that wasn't enough to talk about in today's presentation, I told you guys they've been busy at Golden Grail Beverages. There's also a number of key operational and distribution updates available in the news section as well. So you can see the first article is obviously that 2-year audit, which we talked about, the launch of their e-commerce platform, which we just spent some time on. But they've also announced a number of other key pieces of news, including a strategic partnership with Imperial Beverages for Sway, high-speed manufacturing partnerships in Mooresville, North Carolina, a new distribution agreement with Grocery Supply Co. for Spider Energy Drink, and also some key sustainability-focused initiatives, specifically targeting that plastic pollution, which is really becoming a global issue. So with that being said, you guys, there's been a ton of activity out of Golden Grail Beverages over the last 10 to 11 months. We've seen the share price pull back and bounce off support in the low 20-cent range. So from an investment standpoint, you're now able to pick up shares at a fraction of the price you could have only a few quarters ago. They've successfully completed and passed that 2-year audit, which stabilizes the organization and adds transparency for the investment community. They've overhauled their corporate website and incorporated this robust e-commerce platform, not to mention signed a number of key distribution, manufacturing, and sales agreements with a variety of key players in the beverage industry, and they continue to expand this diversified brand, leveraging key athletes and influencers to really get this story out to the general public. And that's really what I'll leave you with today, is a number of articles talking about Spider Energy, including some recent and key developments with NASCAR, specifically the Ryan Ellis team, which again, I would encourage you guys to go in and take a closer look at on the corporate website. So with that being said, I'd be super curious to hear your thoughts on Golden Grail Beverages in the comment section below, specifically if you're already holding shares. Let me know what you think about the beverage industry overall and how Golden Grail and their beverage portfolio is positioned moving into 2024. If you're still watching the video at this point, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button, you guys. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, McNallie Money, feel free to join. We'd love to have you as part of the community. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.